G'day tubes, how's she hanging? Pretty good here. We're gonna work on this, I think, bench today. I got some wood selected. I think I already had some pieces for it, but I just never got to finishing it. But anyways, let's head her down to the garage. I also got a bag full of oil and filters for the bikes. I'm gonna do that on a separate video for the channel. For the motorcycle channel, that is. And it's such a nice day today. I think we should drive down and across the bridge. Why not, eh? Right now it's like 1:30 something. Just finished lunch. I just got a call that the truck is ready. And I says to her, did you guys change the oil in it? Well, let me call the technician. Let me go call the technician and ask them. And she says, I'll call you back when I get an answer. So I haven't got a call back yet. So I'm presuming that they didn't change the oil. It seems really, really odd. Maybe you don't have to, but if you're tearing an engine down, you would kind of think that you might change the oil in it. Basically tearing an engine down. Apparently it's a freaking huge job to get into there. So I was kind of figuring that, you know, they might have to change the oil, and I guess she didn't know, and they probably didn't, so maybe they brought her in. Come on, door. Maybe they brought her in and, you know, to do it. And then they'll call me when it is done. So that's what I've been waiting for. But, yeah, it was almost due anyways. So I'm like, well, you know, whatever. You guys might as well do it. But you would kind of think if you're tearing an engine down for a big repair like that, that you would have changed the oil after. I would have, you know. If I was the technician, whatever you call it, on the job, which I wasn't, so whatever. But anyways, not a big deal. I just said, well, if he hasn't, just, you know, can you do it for me? You know, because it's going to have to come in the next month anyways to get the oil changed. So you might as well just do it now. So I guess maybe that's what they're doing. I don't know. Leave it up to them. I got to clean a bit of junk here up so we can work in here. We are going to have to, we're going to bring each board in and cut and drill each board. Now, I didn't get out to get the bolts, stainless bolts. And I don't think I did get any extras last time we did that bench. I think I got just enough because TSC only sells like 10 at a time. So I'm gonna look in my drawers of stuff here, but I'm willing to bet that I don't have any. Those are carriage bolts, not quite right. I sort of been through these drawers and I didn't come up with anything, so I'm kind of willing to bet that's all John Deere stuff. Whoop. More John Deere stuff, more John Deere stuff. No. Ooh. No. More John Deere stuff. Bearings for the snowblower. Flat washers, they're all nuts. Don't think so. So TSC is kind of close to where the truck is. Actually not too far down the road from it, so maybe I'll whip in there after and see if they have. I think they're half. No, that's too big. Can't remember what size they were now, but I don't think think I got any extras. Carriage bolts. 3/4 inch stuff, 5/8 stuff. No. Well, that sucks. But anyways, no problem. I can run out and grab some of those after, but we got some cutting and stuff to do. Now, I can't remember. It must be a 7... Is it a 7/16 bolt? I think 3/8 is too small. I just can't remember the size. I just had them out yesterday, but maybe they are 3/8. 7/16 looks a bit too big, maybe. Let's just try threading one here. Well, what the crap? Ooh. That must be that one. Okay. So I don't know what kind of an insert is in there, but it doesn't rust. Maybe it's brass or something, I don't know. But definitely a 3/8 bolt by, I'll take one of these with me. Looks like a 2 1/4. And I presume, I guess that's good. Okay, good to know. All right, well, let's take, I got a bit of board issue here. I wanted to use this one, but it's got quite a, see if I can show you, quite the warpage in her there. I can maybe get half one out of it, but that one was pretty bad, and this one's sort of not the greatest either. Kind of like to have them fairly flat, you know, where these ones are pretty good. That one you can sort of pretty much see nicely right down it, right? No warpage, no, you know, any of that stuff. I got some other ones here I could probably use. One I think is a pressure treated, so it might look kind of silly, but they're all going to age, you know, like that pretty quick. So, but anyways, well, maybe maybe for the top ones we'll use some of these ones first here. Okay, so let's take this board in. We'll maybe put that board right on the top, and we'll cut this guy and then drill some holes in him, I guess. Now 3/8 hole. It looks like a lot bigger than 3/8 now. This I know is a 1/2 inch for metal, but it should work. Yeah, it's probably a little bit too big, so I'll have to get my 3/8 out. But I know a little bit of play in these wasn't too bad if I remember right. So let's grab. I'm just going to saw them with this. I think that should cut through that pretty good. And these are all 4 feet. Chop the 8 1/2, right? But I mean, technically, if you wanted to, you could put another 4 or 5 inches out each side. That would support. But I'm going to do them the same, I guess. So, okay, let's get organized here, and then we'll do board 1. Okay, yes. So this is a metal chop saw, but I'm going to do wood chopping with it. Wood chop saw. That's all right. Shouldn't take too long to buzz for this. chop through steel like that, that would be frickin' cool. Laser cut. But anyways, okay, so we're going to put board 1 on top, and I don't know if this is the best way to do this, but actually my pen might work better. Just to mark. Oh, got a hole there, anyways. Oh. I think I can see that. Oh, no, my pen just fell apart. Okay, let's head over to the drill press. Alright, so if I can see where I made the hole here. Whoops. If I can see where I made this other hole, which I think is right, that's it right there. And there's that steel drilled like that too, eh? Okay, there we go. That is board number 1. Okay, cutting board number 2. 48 inch. This is actually, when I got this one, it was actually really nice stuff. Really nice stuff. Ready? Scribe the holes, so we can just right over here. I should actually maybe lower this just a little bit here. Ooh, maybe not that low. So unfortunately, right now it's just going to be drilling, cutting and drilling and stuff. So it's kind of, I know, a little boring, but okay, there's board 2. Okay, we're into the big lumbers now. I think I'm going to have to move my saw down because it's too close to that end. I just got a call for the truck. It is all ready, and yes, they do an oil change for that, which is, I totally thought was for sure, you know, right. That would just seem kind of funny that they wouldn't. You'd tear an engine apart. Normally you wouldn't leave the old oil in her. So yeah. So we got to just cut this, drill this, this one for board 3, and then I'll run out and grab that. See if I can get into TSC there or whatever to get some bolts. and it should be super awesome. So, okay, here we go. So this is going to be actually board 3 and 4. Awesome. Okay, let's go out, grab our rig, and then we'll get to see if we can get some bolts. I haven't got board 3 off yet, so I don't want to tear it down too much until I put a couple boards back on. But I need wood or screws for that. So yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna take, I know what it is anyway, 3/8 bolt by whatever that length was, 2 1/4 or something. Grab some stainless, they looked a little nicer. So these things go all rusty and kind of crappy looking. I guess you could paint them, but you know, silly. So those were the fun boards, 1, 2, and 3. 5 I think is a normal one. I think all the rest of them have a bit of a cut in them. 8 didn't look like it was cut maybe, but I think this one, I don't know why, it's a skinny little one. But 5 looks the same, and then 4's got a little bit of a bevelly cut on it, so we'll have to get out the saw for that. That should be fun. Circular saw. And yeah. Anyways, we'll close the door down here. And we'll go get our rig. Alright. Whoa! We made her. This is our dealership line run cars out east of town here. So, oh, an F350. That might have to come off.
Don't need it.
Wouldn't that pull that big trailer nice though? Wouldn't even know it was there. But anyways, no, that's okay. So, hopefully, I see it parked over there. I can spot her miles away. Way over there. Okay, so we gotta go in and pay our $6,000 charge, which we didn't pay for $8 filter. Sweet. Okay, so we are good to go. Sounds better. Although, well, of course it never did it for me when I was recording. Oh man, they cranked the seat all up on me and stuff. I gotta sit with it right on the floor. That's more better. Feels like you're in a Mustang then. Honestly, it does. So, there we go. We have got the oil change too. Next change is 80,000 kilometers, I think that says up there. So, that's pretty awesome. Good. Yeah. Windows down is deaf. So they gave me a list of the stuff here they did. We'll look at that when we get back. I can't really do that right now. But I asked her, just for curiosity's sakes, what would that have cost if it wasn't a warranty job? And she did, you know, the rough estimate of it just for me. I'm super nice lady. Super nice lady, really, actually. Because normally they'd be like, oh, well, we'd have to all figure that out, blah, blah, blah. But she's like, oh, yeah, I'll look that up for you. So she punched it all in. They put about $1,500 roughly of labor into it. She says 12 to 15 hours roughly. Warranty, apparently they give you less time because it's Ford paying these guys the labor. So they only get like 12 hours, I think it was, 11 to 12 hours or something. They did a lot more than that, but and the parts, she said the parts were $1,100 warranty priced. They're lower than retail for the parts, of course. And if I was to do it, it'd be about $1,800 or something, like 18 or 1900, she said, roughly, for just for parts. Wow. So I'm like, wow. So altogether, what's that? So we'll say 15, 25. So probably about 3,200 plus tax. So you got tax on the tune of 13%, right? So holy, that adds up pretty darn quick. So yeah, but they must have drove it a little bit. because it's all already up to temperature. I guess they warm it right up, you know, make sure it's good and stuff. But anyways, yeah, so expensive job, but I'm glad warranty covered it, and I'll show you how much I had to pay for this job when we get back. I gotta go find screws. All right, made her home, got some bolts, and I got some other cool things. I got a text while I was out, and apparently the concrete guy's freaking wheelbarrow is falling apart, so he wanted me to fix it for him, but he hates cameras, so sorry, I can't record that. He'll probably be standing right over me while I'm doing it, so I said to him, holy geez, man, that wheelbarrow's like 3 years old, don't you think you maybe need a new one? I mean, they get a lot of use out of them, so no doubt it's falling apart, but anyways, whatever. So I got the bill here we're going to go in and look at from the truck repair, and I got a couple of cool things up at, I didn't go to TSC for the bolts, I went to HD Supply, which is a fastener. I figured they would have tons of them, so, and they did. Where TSC might only have 4, if any. So I didn't even bother going TSC because I've been disappointed so many times there's no point in going back. So yeah, so anyways, let's head her inside, let him know I'm back. I can maybe fix his wheelbarrow, and he'll get wheeling again. He says he's almost done anyway, so I don't know. But anyways, yeah, let's head her inside and have a look at this job from the truck here. Okay, so this is the invoice. Well, the service warranty invoice, I guess. So this is a list of parts. So we have 2 sprocket camshaft. We have 2 cam. I don't know if it's an actual cam, like camshafts. Maybe. 2 bolts, 1 belt chain timing. That would have been an expensive one. Bunch of gaskets, one gasket, 1 seal, 1 gasket, water pump, 1 seal, 1 gasket, assembly crankshaft, 1 gasket, bolt, flanged, hex, sealant, silicone, antifreeze, and whatever that is, engine oil. And there we go. That's all they put into it. But the whole job cost me $12.96 for an oil filter, because apparently that's not covered under their warranty. I don't know. I don't get her. So, oh yeah, what else I got? Well, there's the stainless bolts. They're a hair bit too long, but I think they'll still work. And then I got a couple more of these steel burr things that go on my, hang on, I can see what I'm looking at here. Go on my little die grinder thing. And I got 1 small one, one big one, 1 small one, little tiny guy in there. And I use them if, you know, I gotta reshape something, and it just grinds the frickin' crap out of them. I've got one like this already, but it was starting to get a little beat up. They do a frickin' amazing job though. Should be in here somewhere. Whoops. Maybe this drawer. Huh? Hang on, it's got to be in here somewhere. Somewhere under, somewhere. I don't know, it's in here somewhere. I misplaced her. But anyways, I had her out somewhere, I think, and I probably just didn't maybe exactly put her back yet. But oh, there it is. It's in my top drawer, of course. So yeah, that's you know, the little Dewey there, but you can see. Let me get you a little zoomage here. You can see some of the teeth on this get kind of beat up a little bit. You know, they get a little tore and stuff, and cause that thing's spinning at like 10,000 RPMs. It's a lot. So yeah, they start not to cutting too good, but they should look like this. Like really nice and wicked sharp and super awesome. Oh yeah. So I got a couple more of those. Put those, whoops, sorry. Put those in my drawer. I'll put this back in the top drawer too. That's a plastic composite tray. It's been good. Never had a problem with her. So, yeah, they're not cheap. The one little guy here was $17.55, and the big one's $33.70. So, not cheap, but I'll tell you what, they save you a pile of time. a pile of time. So that paperwork, well, this one I don't need anymore. Just wanted to show you that, but the one I'll put in the truck file. Okay, we're going to get some bolts here. I'm going to need enough for 2 boards, I guess. That's 4 bolts. Crap, I didn't get washers. Stainless washers. Crap! Oh well. We'll have to put her together like this, so yeah. Anyways, we'll get some washers and bolts here, and we will screw the top boards back on. Alright, we've been gone away so long, look at the sun's changed now. Holy crap. Okay. So, board 1 was the green one. And that was left side, and before I go any further, I want to grab my air gun and just give those holes up. Just to get any crud out that might be in them, which I'm sure there is some. Those things should probably be pressure washed too, but I don't have any water on yet, so sorry. Okay, so left side, need a washer. I got some fairly big beefy-ish washers here. Hope these aren't too long. I might have to try to shorten them. Maybe I'll try screwing this one in right away first, because they were a hair bit longer. I think those are work good. Oh yeah, they're working good. Probably going to regret cranking these on right now. And actually, he did have some of these stainless, but they were about this long, which would have been way too short. So that's why we went with those ones. All right, let's screw. Whoops. Screw on this guy, board 2 left side. I'm gonna drop the screw. Ugh. Yeah, I thought I was gonna regret this. Tightening them on too much. Because they're not quite lining up. Because these things do actually move. Oh, maybe not. Oh crap. There we go. The bottom's kicked in a bit, I guess. So maybe we won't crank them on tight yet. Just tightish. Okay. Now board 3 can come off. We'll make a board 3. Actually, this one I'm probably not going to film it because it's the same as the other two. It's the other ones on the seat that are going to be more of a pain in the rear end. Ha! Right, get it? Seat, rear end. Ha! Ha! Okay, so I'm not very good with one of these saws. I'm not a builder. Never did that in school, right? I did like auto stuff and whatever have you, and welding and stuff. So what I gotta do here, well, yeah, we gotta set the depth. Holy frig, I got this thing going all over the place. What's going on here? There's too many Deweys on this thing. It's too complicated. I can't handle it. Okay, so what we gotta do is adjust. Oh, is this gonna have to cut backwards? Oh, for corn flakes it is too, I think. Because this way it doesn't angle the right way. This was probably done on a table saw. Well, doesn't that just suck? And I don't have it plugged in, so don't worry, I'm not going to cut my face off here. But basically, I need to try and copy that angle. Stupid guards that protect you. Okay, I guess. And this is the ripping guide thing here. Not having much fun, boys. I hate these saws, actually. I just don't get along with them, I guess. Try to get the depth set and the angle set. And that's stupid because this thing doesn't go in far enough. Well, that might have her there. And I must tell you, this makes me freaking extraordinarily nervous doing this. I don't like these saws at all. So, hopefully I got all the digits when we're done. And they're quite loud, so I'm going to put some earplug Deweys on. And of course some eye-plug Deweys on. Oh, I hate these saws. Okay. Let's just make sure we're recording for video purposes. Okay, hopefully here we go. Should have let that spin down more, but we're not quite cutting through. We just need to go down a hair more, which is about there. That'll probably cut into the table. Actually, I'm a master carpenter. No, I'm just kidding. I freaking hate these saws. Okay, so that hopefully somewhat resembles this. And it's looking pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, gotta go drill these holes. And that's all the piece we had to take off. Wasn't too bad. Let's just check here and here. Looking pretty good. Alright, I'll go drill these holes and then I think we can bolt that one on. Okay, it seems like it fits there. Pretty good, I guess. We can find the holes. I already blew them out, so no worries. A little tight. Whoop. I'm not going to crank them right on yet until we get them, you know, where we want them. That one feels a little tight. Okay, I think board 5 is just a normal board. I'm going to blast that out now before I forget. Okay, so I'll get us a board 5. Alright, hopefully this one lines up. The drilling wasn't fun, so we'll see what happens here. I think might be alright. Feels weird, but I don't know if you'd want to crank these on too hard with any kind of tool, like a power tool, because I think you might pull those inserts out and that would suck. Now maybe they're lagged in with, you know, some kind of weird screw thing or something. When they pour the cement, maybe they just shove them in when it's wet. I don't know. They'll have a twisty screw in it so it holds in good. Not likely. They're probably just drilled and then glued in with something. Okay, board 6 looks like we're going to have to cut it. It kind of looks like a 2x3. So that's going to be awesome. Alright, well, I am going to have to finish this, I think, tomorrow. Dylan's starting baseball again tonight, so we got to get it all set up and ready for that. And, yeah. So, I'm going to cut this one. Now, this one will have to go back to a straight cut. Okay, now, sorry, now I think we got her figured out here. Okay, so, plug it in, put some ear dewies on, because it's loud enough I don't want to be listening to it. Just make sure you guys are in some kind of viewable area, so when the blood starts squirting, you'll be able to, you know, good views on that, eh? Yeah, anyways, the guys were down, fixed their wheelbarrow. The wheelbarrow part on the top had come off, sort of kind of thing on the bolts underneath, so we had to fix all that. So 3 guys working on a wheelbarrow was pretty awesome. Did we get through her? Pretty good, I'd say. Just a little piece down here that I need to shave off. And good, we'll go drill that one and then I'll get that one bolted on here. And that's gonna have to be it for today, I'm afraid, sorry. All right, last one, I guess, for today. I did blow the holes out. So we're all good. It's gonna line up here. So yeah, their barrel, I guess you call it, hopper, whatever part of their wheelbarrow, it snapped off kind of underneath. I guess I don't go too much tighter. Snapped off underneath, so we had to do a bit of reshaping and get the bolts out again. It went pretty good. But yeah, 3 guys working on one machine, it was kind of funny. There we go, so that's that one. I'm gonna have to finish those tomorrow because I really got to get rocking here. Well, there they go. That's the machine there that they want me to do a bucket for. He's looking for a bit of a different bucket. His bucket scoops. It's hard to kind of explain. Let me show you a little picture here. His bucket curls around a lot, if you know what I mean. As in it's a normal like excavator bucket. Now what they were looking for was what they call a grave bucket, which I don't have, but they look kind of like this, where they're kind of flat. They don't come around and like arc back up a bit. They just kind of come around and then flat straight out. What he's trying to achieve is when he's digging a hole now, he'll get to the bottom of the hole and of course it goes natural like this, right? He opens this up, curl as much as he can, but it doesn't open enough. So what he wants is a straighter edge, so when he opens it up, he can chop down the bottom of the hole a bit and then curl up. So that's sort of a profile one there too. That's got a little more curve though. Basically what he wants is to come down and then straight out. No curve at all really. There's sort of another one. These are just pictures I got off Google. And one like that, sort of where it's kind of flattish, right? So that's what they want done, but when, I don't know. They would have to leave their machine here for
it's the same old stuff, Dave.
Radio. Have to leave their machine here probably for over a weekend so I could have it to fit the bucket to the machine and stuff. And I don't know if that one I will video for you guys or not. It's okay when I'm doing it for myself, you know, but when I'm doing it actually for a customer that's going to possibly trade me a piece of equipment for doing a bucket for them for that tractor, I need to kind of do it without videoing, unfortunately, because I really want to really concentrate hard on it, you know. And when I got the camera going and stuff, I find myself kind of not thinking the way I should. For example, I probably should not have been recording when I was sawing that wood because I felt that I wasn't concentrating enough on it. I feel like I'm more concerned about getting you guys a decent shot versus safety aspect of things, you know. I think we're all right, but you know, it's one of those times where I'll just get distracted and look up or something to see if the camera's okay, and then bing, there goes a finger. So anyways, yeah, but anyways, I really gotta rock. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. I don't exactly know what we're doing. I'm gonna have to finish that bench and maybe place it, hook the tractor to her and pick her up and plop her. Other than that, I don't know. But anyways, have a good night. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Apparently there's some birds hatched in the nest here. Jeez. Let's see. Oh, look. They're starving baby birds. Hello, little babies. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, look at that mother of them starving. Okay, we better leave her alone. She'll come back, feed them and stuff. That's sweet.